Hello to all my fellow language learning enthusiasts out there. I have a question for you. And I asked this question over on Threads too, and I got some really interesting responses. But at what point in your language learning journey do you start to identify as a speaker of the language as opposed to just strictly a learner of the language, right? Even though you're both, even though you're still learning the language, you're not quite fluent, but you're not quite 100% a beginner yet. Like you understand, you speak, you write, you can get by, but you're still stumbling over a lot of stuff or little stuff. Like the other day, I was out with a friend, and my friend, in reference to me, said she speaks French. And I'm always like, no, no, no. I'm always very quick to correct people and say, like, no, I don't speak French. Je parle un peu. Because I don't feel like I can identify as a like a fluent speaker, and I'm definitely not fluent. But I can definitely get by. Like at this point in my life, I speak French very regularly, weekly, if not daily, whether that's voice notes, text messages, phone calls, not to mention all the learning that I put into it. I do feel like I speak French. And there's definitely moments where I feel like I don't speak French at all, right? Whenever I'm like having to understand a new concept or listening to something much more advanced than my skill level. But yeah, it's interesting to me. A lot of it probably is in our own head, right? The confidence that we feel in our own ability to speak a language. I had very interesting responses over on Threads. Some people were like, when you can read and write without having to think so much, when you can understand jokes. Someone said when you can do a job interview, which is like, oh, let's not hold our breath for that one, for me at least. And then someone said maybe it's not that exclusive, which I like. I like that. I think that's true. I don't think language learning should be so exclusive. I think the marker for me personally is probably if you can speak it, understand it, and get by. But maybe you disagree. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Genuinely very curious. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.